Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. We're back with another live stream, and of course we are playing some Final Fantasy XIV, and it's my birthday. Woo! But yeah, we're gonna have it be a chill day. We're gonna have it be a chill stream, hang out, and yeah, just have fun. That's all we need to do. Just have a good chill stream day. Maybe we'll do some fun stuff, I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Most likely we're gonna be so I do need to get some PvP done, so that is just gonna be some one of the things that we're gonna be doing. We really only need this still, but we'll see about getting more stuff done. But yeah, it's gonna be a chill stream. It's gonna be a chill day. We're just gonna have some fun, hanging out, and that's it. Maybe we'll do some, I don't know. Maybe we'll try and get some more gear and stuff. Maybe we'll do some crafting, some gathering. I don't know. Chill day. That's what today is. Let's have it be a chill stream. We might do like some other, we might do some other fun stuff as well, besides just Final Fantasy. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we do. That's okay. So, while we're waiting on that, Jeez Louise, though. Why in the world is our front lines gonna be like taking forever to queue today? That's the real question. Actually, let's go. Festival. So we're gonna go craft for a bit. So what do we need? So this one we need pretty much everything but one, I think. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Maybe instead, actually, let's hang out with the gold saucer. I think that'll be fun. That'll be more fun. We'll just hang out there. Maybe play some. Maybe we'll do some of these things. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But for now, yeah. Let's go. Is it over there? It's the lower one. No, we could do Crystal Tower. Crystal Tower Striker. Yeah. Actually, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Sure why. I don't know. It's kind of weird, because we're currently at the point of we can keep doing stuff. There is like all sorts of different things that we can continue to do. Like Eureka needs doing, Bosja needs doing. At some point, we do need to continue to go through a few of the other things. Okay. I don't know. One thing that I'm really hoping when it comes to things that they're working. So a few things that they have specifically said is that they're trying to put more stuff into the overworld to do. Besides like fates and stuff. So they might add some cool stuff in there, supposedly. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But in terms of like things that are coming up sooner rather than later, Occult Crescent actually is going to be in 2 weeks, approximately. Well, it's just a little bit over a week, I guess. Because that is going to be on the 28th. That has been confirmed. So, yeah. The thing is that they could absolutely be planning to, like, reveal something for the update on next Saturday. But we'll see what happens. Let's see here. So, okay. So some of the things that they've specifically said, and I don't know when this is. But there are supposedly going to be, at some point in this series, is going to be a Gold Saucer update. What exactly it is, no idea. If it's in 7.5, at 7.55, it's cool. If it's in, so yeah, so there's Gold Saucer stuff, additional duty support, and housing update. So we'll see what happens. my guess is that if they're going to add much, probably the vast majority of things are going to be in 7.56. That is my guess. In 7.56 is probably going to be the update. That's probably going to have like the vast majority of extra things added. So if they're going to add more stuff to the Gold Saucer, which speaking of, I'm just saying, the Gold Saucer should probably get expanded at some point. Like sure, we have the Standard Gold Saucer and we have the Chocobo Square. That's fine. And like the Chocobo Square is pretty much just for things that you can queue into, right? There are other areas as well. There's like the Battle Hall for the card stuff, and blah 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 blah. So up there, more stuff up here, but there's not really space currently for like mini games or so if they do decide that they want to add more mini games at some point, we'd have to wait until that gets some information. They would have to add like new space. Also, like if they want to add if they want to add more gates, that's another thing as well that I'm just like thinking about. Because sure, they could continue to do like jumping puzzles and the shooting mini game for this thing. Personally, I think that the best ones though are the ones where they're in a physical area. So like, if they're gonna add more gates and stuff, like this is actually one of my favorite ones. Same thing goes for the one on the other side. And then, well, these the ones that are here are nice. They also kind of feel just repetitive. Like if you get any way the wind blows, you just find a spot. You find a spot that you like, and then you're good. And like after a while, you kind of just find you usually go to the same spot every time. So it's just, I don't know. I think a few things that could be really interesting is if they added like a bunch of mini games from other things. Exactly what they would do, I'm not 100% sure, but but yeah, I think they need to add more stuff in here. We'll see what they do. But yeah, and supposedly they are doing a housing update, and that's supposed to be soon. So we'll see what happens there. Oh, slice is great. Let's do that. But yeah, like the slice is right. We can kind of, the housing update. One thing we know that they are working on is big air quotes though, is that they are trying to make it so that you can have any house that you want. One thing that they're planning to do, supposedly, I don't know when, they haven't said when, is they're going to be allowing you to have bigger interiors. So, take for example me. I would love, so I have a small house, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the exterior being small. I would like to have the bigger interior. The freaking massive interior sounds awesome. So we'll see what happens with that. But that's supposedly coming, and like there's not been a single piece of information about that. So I don't know. I'd like to see what they do with that. I also think that they're going to do. I think I said this in my previous stream. In one of my previous streams, they need to improve housing. If they really want it to be like the way that it is, where every single person, where the houses are like are districts and blah 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 blah, then they need to houses are in districts blah 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 blah. They really need to expand how many they have, because like sure the amount that they have, maybe it would have been fine in A Realm Reborn, but even like that's including the Stormblood housing, the Heavensward housing, and like you can't even access that stuff yet, or you can't access that when you first start. So it should absolutely be expanded, probably to the point where where you can get a house in Shadowbringers areas, you can get a house in Endwalker areas, Dawntrail areas. But yeah, they need to do some housing stuff. They need to do, one thing I've said multiple times is, like, one of two houses, or one of two options. One, they expand the one place. I think that there should be like way more stuff that you can do. Like maybe like you get to 20, let's say, and you should be able to do like a shit ton more stuff when it comes to your freaking Island Sanctuary. Like have that be housing, and like some people have been really good with that. Have been able to do really cool stuff with that, like you have so much space for like outdoor stuff, but you can't do anything with the interiors. And I don't know. I think that they could absolutely do some stuff with that, but they just decide not to. It's just like, why not? Like, there should be a large house, like a version of the large house that is just on the Island Sanctuary, or here's another option. Maybe it's just the frickin' it's whatever your current house is, but it can be expanded to like the large. I don't know. Maybe it's like the large size. I have a feeling it's probably going to be like one of these two is also going to be coming. I'd rather a secure one. I don't know. Wait, really? Same one that already existed? Or no, wait, that's different. Questions? Now they're going crazy. 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 Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-dee. Kind of a fire. I'm not sure what. get a good lead and then everyone passes. So, protect this one at all costs. You have the horse! You have the horse! I want that horse. How far am I from that horse, actually? I'm not too far, I don't think. Let's see here. Did I even... I don't even think I put it on my watch list. I probably should. Yeah, here it is. 94 out of 100. Like, are we gonna get this? Like, how long is that gonna take? Not long. But this is, but I want to be like very clear about this. This is the point where I will switch my free company, or not my free company. Grand company? Grand company. That's what it is. Not free. The free company. Free company is the. Yeah. We can let Red have this one. We need that one. Focus on the middle, focus on the middle. Why are we not focusing on the middle? close. This could be either one of us at this point. It could even be red, technically, if they really tried. Oh, it sucks. But hey, got quite a few kills, got quite a few assists. So that's good. Yep, there we go. How we doing on that, actually? So the so it's 150, and then we also got 1,000, or sorry, 1,500. So yeah, we got 1,500 and then 1,250. Thanks a lot of girls. I don't know why I did that voice, but thank you. Yeah, I don't really make too much of a big deal about it. I just like the most that I will do is like this, where I'll just have a thing saying, "Hey, it's my birthday." That's it. I don't like make it a massive deal. So it's kind of funny when oh no. Oh no. But yeah, it was funny when I worked at when I used to work. I would like come into to work and be like, "Oh yeah, today's my birthday," and they're just like, "What?" So. And then they're like, ah! I think like one of the one manager, some of my friends, my work besties, some of my work besties knew, and they're just like, but even they weren't like fully aware because I don't really publicize that much, even to people that are like fully aware. Okay. I'll do my best. Oh. Cool. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. Let's run some. Let's run some dungeons. I think that'll be what we'll do today. Let's go with. Let's go Reaper. We don't really do Reaper too much. At least not in a while. All right, we'll have fun. I'll see you later. Yeah, we should actually hear all of it. It's probably not that much.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Reaper is just so cool. I honestly keep forgetting that Reaper is just like as cool as
Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the Fisher.
Okay, so those are the other ones. don't even know what I said. Come on. I thought I clicked 3. Oh, I already have that. I don't think I need any of the accessories. I might be wrong with the accessories. I think I am. I don't know. seriously, I don't even know what I still need from this. I know that I need something, but it's not much. And the thing is, like, as I've been going through all this, it's just like, yeah, I need less and less. I don't think I need any accessories. I think all of my accessories when it comes to this dungeon. But I think there are like a few more pieces of gear, or like some gear I still need. But yeah, we're so gonna be done. Oh, we are gonna be done with that today. There we go. I should probably change her hair back to normal. Yeah, I think after we finish up this one, we're gonna go. We're gonna go change her hair back to normal.
Welcome to my domain, mortals.
messages are just holy crap.
Time to pull the string.
What was even the gear I got? So it's scouting, and I think I already have that one. Okay. All the things, all the things. Jack is spamming me with reels, as per usual. Oh no. All the posts and stuff, or posts and messages and everything. Thank you very much. Sorry. All the messages and everything. It's so nice. But yes. I think we're gonna change Hollowbelly's hair really quick. So let's go to Virginia. Change it back to normal. I'm done with I finished Elliot, so like I'm still playing it. I just I don't think I want to keep it in its white mode for much longer. I do like the white. I do think that white hair does suit Hollowbelly. It's just like I prefer my blue. I prefer my blue hair. So we're gonna change it. Not sure what style I'm gonna go for though right now. Let me make sure though. Store and I'm pretty sure these are. Yeah, I already have that in there. You. Alright. Let's start off with hairstyle. Well, actually, let's change our hair color back to normal. This one. Let's put on some highlights as well. Let's do... Maybe, well, you know what? Yeah, let's do like some frosted tips. I think that'll be fun. Because I do like the white. I think that the white really works. So yeah. Alright, let's see about hair style though. We could go with that's the Kingdom Hearts look. Yeah, we do two stream. We usually do 2 streams on for Final Fantasy on the weekend. Throughout the week. You know, maybe we'll just go with our. I think I might go with our standard stuff. I think, yeah, I'm gonna go with her standard hairstyle. I don't think we're gonna go too crazy right now. Yeah, that would be good. Her. Yes. All right. But yeah, usually what I do, Hollowbelly is usually Tuesday streams, and okay. All right. So there is that. All right. All the messages, just everything. Blah. Okay. Let me think here. So we need. Let's go ahead and do a level cap dungeon. Yeah, it really is. Honestly, I think that Reaper has like one of the best weapons. I'm excited to see what the final stages of every weapon looks like. But yeah, I have every single one of the relic weapons, the current relic weapons, and they're all very, very fun. I think that the worst one is probably Monk. I don't actually have that one glammed right now, but because I've got it glammed over to just standard fists. But yeah, it looks actually this. We'll leave it for now because I don't want to change that right now. But yeah, I think, like I said, the worst one is Monk, but it's mostly because of the fact that Monk is no longer a fist weapon, an actual fist weapon. It's a freaking one of those big bulky things. I like when the Monk weapons are gloves. I do. And I don't know why they don't just keep them like that. But you aren't done for a while, right? No. But you're done. Let's go ahead and complete. And let's send them again. Okay. I don't even know why I came in here. Am I using that right now? No, I am not. But we can have one. Ba-ba-da! Okay. Okay. I really should take more. I should take care of more of those, but yeah. So what? Oh, that's one thing I wanted to check. So I think we'll just keep it as this one. I think there was another one I wanted to look at. We can add that. I thought there was one for like getting 100, just 100. Well, I know. Okay, so there's 100 for each of the. Yeah, here it is. That's the one I was thinking. I had to watch this. So I'm confused. So it's specifically. So this one is specifically guide any of the 3 grand companies to a total of 200 victories. But then. So yeah. So this one is specific. So this and these are both to guide grand companies, which is just like, okay. But then this one is just to win, right? Yeah, triumph in 100 matches, and that's it. That's not. It's not like. I don't know. I just think that's weird. And the wording is weird. It's like guiding them? Bam, bam, bam. But yeah, so we should be done with that in a sec here. Let's go ahead and head to Solution 9. Let's take a look at what we can get. Anything that is within 3 is I don't think it'll be more than that. Ba-ba-dow. Ba-ba-dow. Let me see here. Yeah, so these are $375 each. And I think, what do we need for... So aiming, we have the augmented ring. We have the augmented bracelet, and we have an augmented ring. We don't have a neck yet, so we should probably get a neck. But at the same time, let's see here. That's $495 in order to get the bracelet. Well, we will get these things eventually. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. So I think we will go ahead and get our necklace of aiming. So that's the standard necklace. I mean, well, here's the thing. I'm attempting to do something kind of insane. Is like part of it. So so my tanking gear is actually like the best gear that I have right now. Fully 790 set, except for the weapon, which is 775. But it will probably be going like 795 or whatever with the relic. I don't know what the relic is, but yeah, it's probably gonna be pretty good. But yeah, everything is augmented except for like one ring. And like I said, this is like the best that I've got. The reason that I did this was to me and Latios are planning to go in and do some more duo things, where the two of us are just gonna duo tank like some pretty big fights. Like one of the things that we're planning to do is Lindworm. I think we're thinking of doing some other like trials, some not like extreme trials, but like we did. Which one was it? Was it this one? Yeah. So we did Queen Eternal. Just duo, and that was kind of fun. So that's part of the reason why I have such good gear, at least for tanking. I was gonna go like full gear when it came to healing as well, because like my near the beginning of the expansion, my FC was thinking about was needing a healer, but unfortunately, the FC basically died, and that's why it had it used to be AO is what it was. And was what the name of the FC was, but now it's AOR. So yeah, and now we only have 9 people compared to what we used to have with like we had like a massive amount. But we were going. The FC was going to do I was asking about like getting into raiding and stuff and seeing if they would help me out with getting into that. And they were like, "Oh yeah, we could do that. We need a healer." And I was like, "Okay, I can. I don't have the gear yet, but I'll go ahead and try it." Ended up, everyone died as soon. Like everyone just disappeared as soon as I started working towards that. So unfortunately, my healing gear is not as good as it was back then. but I was trying to do that. Then I did the tank stuff because Mario's the thing, so that's fun. And then when the announcement came out that what the new classes are, I decided, okay, well, we're already working towards tank. Let's get tank done. Once we're done with tank, let's go ahead and get the best gear that we currently can for ranger, or for melee, physical range DPS, so that when because that class is most likely going to be my main class for the expansion. So yeah, so that's gonna be very fun. We're gonna go through into like, yeah, I mean, that it happens. There's all sorts of different things with it. All sorts of things happen. But I also like to do like double raids a lot. Not necessarily the best gear in the game. That then? Did I only get the hat? That sucks. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for hanging out with us for a bit. Oh yeah. Oh. But I want to talk about that. The whole ability clicking versus ability pressing the keybind. So I am primarily an ability clicker. However, I recently got I have a mouse that basically allows me to do my keyboard stuff. Or yeah, I can basically hit my number pad on my mouse. So that's why. So I do that. Like before that, I was a button clicker, and someone gave me like a ton of shit. What the hell, dude? It's just my mouse. I like it. I just realized what I'm doing next. Correct. He is so freaking annoying. Like, honestly, I don't think there's a single person President getting? I haven't gotten it yet. I thought I would got it. Wait. Okay. I have no idea what I need right now for these. I know what I need from. This guy. Yeah. That one guy is just like such a pain in the backside. I don't have that right. Oh no, I do have. Wait, when did I get it? I don't remember getting it. So yeah, this guy is such a pain in the ass. So I've done this like a few dozen times. I don't know if I ever if that was on a stream or if it was just like it happened while I was just like showing. So I was fighting this guy, and like everyone else was new, which like not a huge deal usually, but because of the way that this fight is, there's a lot of things that can go wrong with this fight. It's just like just boom, 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 problem. That's a problem. And like everyone kept dying, and it was just insanity. So and I was tanking. So this was after Phoenix Downs got their big buff, but yeah. So I'm fighting this guy. Everyone, the other guys are dying. I'm just like, okay, just survive. Fuck. Okay, they're all dead. Phoenix down the healer, hope for the best. And it lasted like a really long time. And it's just like, granted, I could have just like, okay, we're done. We're going to go back. But the thing is, like, it kind of got to the point very quickly. So basically, if they all died before, if all of them died before the whole middle, I would just, okay, let them, we'll just wipe, whatever. But if they died after the hole, I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with this. We're gonna finish this, and I managed to do it. I think basically I got it down to like 10% or something. I think it's less actually, but I got it pretty low, and they were like, oh wow, you can actually do that. And then I did it again, and that time we actually managed to do it. But they still like died. Everyone died multiple times. It was nasty. It was a nasty situation there. So yeah, we can't do anything with that. There's not really anything worth getting, right, when it comes to these things. No. And I don't think like any of my gear is lower than 750 right now. In fact, yeah, because you can get heavyweight stuff pretty easily, and that's like, oh, I guess I have something 750. Yeah, so some of these things are 750, but like not much. Anyways, so yeah, I will be right back, and then we will go ahead and continue this. So yeah, be right back. There we go. I'm just losing it. Don't worry about things. Alrighty. Alright. So, that is that. So I don't... I might... See, the thing about, like, being at the point that I'm at right now is that most of these things, really the only thing that we're getting right now is Poetics, and we don't need Poetics. It's kind of like, it's in the air right now if Poetics are still going to have, like, some use in the next expansion. Because, like, granted, one possibility is, like, that we could probably use the Poetics for once we're done with them, or once the expansion hits, is we might be able to use them to get this stuff, to get the extra bits of this, whether it be, like, hey, fill out, get the remaining augmented stuff, because that's what it's going to be. So it kind of just raises that question is just kind of on my mind right now, because the fact that they are changing things with that just makes me wonder. I don't know. All right. Anyways, so we did expert, we did high level, or we did level cap, I should say. Let's go ahead and run a high level, and then we'll do a leveling, I think. Since we just want to get, yeah. Let's go to Tuliolo. There's a lot of people using that set right now, and I'm kind of wondering why. Like, it's fine. I mean, like, do what you want to do. It's just, like, the fact that so many people are playing it again, it's just, like there's always... Every time that there's an expansion, there's always someone who's just going to... Or every time that there's a new item, there's, like, a massive amount of people who just buy the item. But, you know. What is it? It's the bracelet of casting. That's what I need. But yeah, so these are not dyeable, right? No. Okay. I was pretty sure that those were not dyeable, but yeah, there's... Those are kind of interesting gloves. Okay. I don't like the hat. The hat is stupid. The hat is really stupid. Legs are fine. They're just... They're shorts. Yeah, I have dyeable shorts, so I don't know. One of the questions that's kind of like often on my mind is how do they determine what dungeon gear is going to be dyeable? Because let's look at this actually. So River's Breath is not dyeable, but the Zormor stuff is dyeable. Warcore Zormor. Skydeep is no. Skydeep is not dyeable. Is it really? Wait, yeah. Zormor is diable. But Skydeep is not. Vanguard stuff is diable. I have no idea about Orogenics. Obviously, none of the quote-unquote Alexandria stuff is diable. Yowata is not diable. Underkeep, not diable. Mystic Meso Terminal, not diable. Mistwake, not diable. Clidium, not diable. So that's most of these things, right? So this is no, leave that there. So not diable, but this one is. This one isn't. This one is. I have no idea. And then pretty much none of these are. I think. Yeah, none of these are. None of the level 100 ones are, which is kind of weird. I don't know about like other things. Let's see. If we go to here, this doesn't show on these, does it? No. Let's see. Yeah, so I think some of these are like heirloom stuff is. But like the other version of it, which is this one, the whatever stuff, is not. I don't know. There's just it's weird. It's hard to like properly explain what I'm thinking about it because it's like some of this is diable, others not so much. And it's fine. It's whatever. It's just like what makes them determine that is my question. And, like, granted, when it comes to, say, like, the Shisui things, those make sense. Each of those is, there's a version of it that you can get on the online store, or if you had played during, like, a specific event, that's where you can get that stuff allows you to get those. That's diable versions. But, like, when it comes to, like, the standard dungeon gear, I don't know, it's kind of weird to me. When it comes to raid, I think, like, all Alliance raid gear is diable. I don't think there's a single one that isn't. I don't think there's a single set of Alliance raid gear that is not diable, which makes sense because it's a challenge to get those. It's challenging to get that stuff. Normal raid gear, if you want, like, so the normal raid gear, sure, that not being available, but then you get a diable version for doing the extremes. But yeah, so that's that. But yeah, I'm just thinking. So yeah, so normal. So pretty much everything in raid in the raid gear, in some way, shape, or form, you can get a dial. That's good. But then. So yeah, you can get all of this as diable versions, and I think that you can even do that for the Coils of Bahamut stuff as well. It's just a little bit more tricky with that. I think that one's a little bit more challenging, a little bit more annoying-ish, kind of, sort of. So those are all diable. So yeah, all the Coils of Bahamut stuff is diable. I think like maybe like this stuff is different. I don't know how things work when it comes to the Savage versions of the book Coils of Bahamut. So honestly, I'm not too familiar with that game. Thank you very much. Are trials because trials only have weapons, right? So do you... Yeah, trials only get weapons. So I'm wondering... I don't know if trial weapons are dyeable. I don't think they are. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, do 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 do. I don't think I have. Do I have any of these? But yeah. So I think when it comes to tombstone gear, I think all of them are dyeable now. Augmented stuff because they're all augmented ones. You can't really get the old ones, so it's like tombstones and I think hunt. Oh. These guys sell the augmented stuff, right? It's not the gift. Yeah, we'll look at it in a second. I should look at the hunt stuff. Once we're done with this one, I think we'll go with the hunt stuff. Oh, why? Why is it level 50? The one thing that I really don't want, the biggest thing that is like bugging me about the level 50 stuff is like they just skipped it. This is another reason why I don't like 50 stuff. Getting yourself killed. They managed to kill most of them, so that's good. Oh, and also, all of us are level 1. At least. So why in the world are we getting this? Jack is great. guess I'll treat it for now. Like, I don't know. I think the biggest problem with a lot of this stuff is just that it doesn't go into the armor. The fact that this guy is not attacking is insane. I'm being attacked. Well, thank you for checking out the channel. Today's kind of a chill stream. We're not really doing too much, just playing some Final Fantasy. If you're curious about what we usually do, on Tuesdays we usually do Final Fantasy 14 Reset Day stuff. Fridays we do we do more Final Fantasy, but it's specifically focusing on my alts, going through the main story quest, and she is currently in Stormblood, and that will be what's going to happen tomorrow. Wednesdays are Wild Wednesday, when we play open world games or whatever. Just yeah, it can be wild, is basically the whole point of it. Thursdays are usually Throwback Thursday, where we'll play a game that is a bit older, as like just for fun. And then Mondays are Marvel Rivals Mondays, and we basically check out whatever is going on in Marvel Rivals. We sometimes will throw in a Marvel Rivals Friday stream, because that's their reset day. Yeah, that usually happens like on an update day. We'll read it. It's fine. Oh, it's not like we're actually going to keep any of this stuff. Okay, so there's that. Let's see here. So we did that. Let's go ahead and do leveling. It's not really going to give us anything, but money's always good. What are we doing on those? Not too bad. We can probably purchase some stuff. Okay. How long do these guys have? I think it's still a while, right? Yeah. Okay, so about an hour. They'll be done near the end of the stream. It looks like. More adventures. Okay. Bow, 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 bow. Why? Why isn't this one? You can pull as much as you want. I'm not even running as a freaking mentor. I think the healer is running. It's your. Is the healer new? Yeah, all of them are new. I'm not even queuing as a mentor. I don't know. This is gonna be all over the frickin' place on the first. So holy crap. Oh my gosh. If you do not want to be dealing with that stuff, I would recommend. I think only the tank is like fully new to this stuff. So I have a feeling that some of these that there's probably like a lot of people who are there's probably a lot of people who have started the game up again. First, so. It's whatever. It's just, yeah. I guess if you aren't playing on the Switch specifically, then yeah, getting in now and getting your working on things now is probably the best option. We'll greet it. It's fine. I'll just. But yeah, I don't even have AOE's yet. Frick. When do we get that? That's a 25. Jeez. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, sometimes I leave it high because I also use this to record nerd chats, which happen on Fridays. So yeah, the biggest problem is like dungeons are significantly louder than anything else, so that ends up happening. So. Ugh. I don't know. Oh, I wish dungeon gear was, or dungeon music was not as loud as the rest of this, but it is. I don't know. I like I like the music, so maybe that's just me, but I've never really had an issue with it. So probably should just take a look at that, see if there's like They really should have a thing in here to like specifically set like battle music versus like everything else, because like everything else is like significantly quieter. Which is fine. It's just, yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Gosh, why am I getting this stuff? You should be going to the free players. Or the, whatever they are, the new players. I have no idea how many hours I've spent on this game. I really don't. Oh, okay. Like, seriously, is there a way to even see how much? I don't actually know. You know. All right. So that takes care of that. Oh my gosh. The fact that you get the Sahagin card like all the time is just, yeah. That 198 days, 15 hours and 34 minutes. So like what is that? That's 4,752. Oh, plus like the 15. Yeah, 4,767. And I'm assuming that that's probably only like as Holobali, because I also play as Zoe, and I don't know. Yeah. And also I'm not 100% certain how accurate this is and whether or not that's if that is like since starting this character, because this character started out on I started playing on the PlayStation rather than playing on the PC. So there's that. So I don't know. But I stay the frick away from Steam when it comes to, especially when it comes to like a online game that just, yeah. Let's see here. What do we want to do now? I mean, we probably could keep going with PvP. PvP does need to get done. You know what? No. Let's go with red mage, and let's do some casual matches. Casual crystalline conflict, why not? Is that another notification? uh, okay. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, yeah, if you only run front lines, then yeah, it's gonna take forever. Like, front lines can give quite a bit, but at the same time, it's like... Oh, where's my freaking mouse now? There it is. One healer. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess we're better off than the enemy. Babadoo. Okay. Oh, it's Zorii. I don't think that he's streaming right now. Might be, but... Wrong button. Whoopsie. Jeez Louise. Ah, why? Freaking. Ah, this is why I hate targeting. Targeting sucks in this game. It sucks in PvP. I don't understand why it sucks so bad. It's just like you'll just end up targeting someone who's behind a wall, and it's like, stop it, stop it. Ah, I keep doing that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think like it's fine when you're doing like PvE stuff. That's whatever. But like PvP stuff, it's just like I don't know. It's nasty. But, yeah. Yeah, let's I don't think he is. No. Okay. That's what I thought. I didn't think he was streaming, but it was stuff. Oh, bum 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 bum. But we got 900. Okay, so that's 900. What do we still need? We still need. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just keep running Crystalline Conflict for a little bit. It's not like it's gonna be. Da, 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 da. Let me think here. Are the dungeon minions like in the same spot? Definitely not, because that's the Starbird, and like there's nothing else that's from that zone nearby. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. There it is. I probably should be trying to do more ranked PvP, but it's just like when it's happening, it's not when I'm. It's often when I'm not available that it's happening. Okay. But yeah, I do wonder if it's gonna become like way easier to do PvP once the cross-platform, or not cross-platform, the cross data center party matching is gonna start working. So we have a tank. They have a healer. Just yeah. Oh, this tank is insane. Ay. Oh, the tank left immediately. Okay. Nice. Ba-ba-da-ba-dow, ba-ba-dow. Do 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 do. So let's see here. So so it's 700 is the lowest that it can give you, right? So at minimum, or sorry, at maximum, it's 5. 5 more of these, and I should be good. And I think like at minimum it's like 4. So somewhere between 4 and 5. Probably right. I think that's right. Like if we got, let's see here. So yeah. So yeah, somewhere between 4 and 5. Probably 4 more matches will put us over. It's never going to be as low as 3, but yeah. This is like, I don't think that it can be any different. Do 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 do. Ba ba da 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 do 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 do. All right, there we go. All right, too good at that, yeah. I don't think any of this stuff can go into the glamour dresser or the arm. Well, yeah. So let's see. So for casting, we still need the neck and the ears. And then we also need the hat and the feet. What am I doing? We can't send them do another one, right? No. Okay. ba, ba. I, you know what? It's fine. Let's just get rid of all this. Like, if this stuff is gonna go into the armoire or the glamour dress or into outfits anytime soon, it's not like it's gonna be too challenging to get it again. Like, if they specifically state something like at FanFest that, hey, these things are now going to be going into the armoire, or these things are now going to go into the outfits, or whatever, like, at that point we'll deal with it. So although I do have to say, I do like a lot that the outfits, when it comes to the other things, the outfits and stuff go, wah! I keep hitting that button wrong. Bam, 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 bam. I always think it's funny when people use standard issue elixirs like while they're at full health. And it's like, I mean, granted, yes, you can, but like it's better to, at least I've noticed that it's better to do it when you have both low MP and low HP. Wait, it's in the middle? Alright, so that's another 900. So far we haven't lost any this time, which is good. There we go, another one. But I guarantee that because of this, I'm going to end up getting... we're probably going to lose this one. We got 2 tanks on our side. Yeah. I think some of these people were people that were on my team last time, and yeah. I don't know. And I think like some of these people are people that were on the other team last time. So, yeah, me saying, oh, maybe we'll... yeah. I think there's a decent chance that we're gonna die here. Can you stop moving so I can actually look at what you have? Thank you. Wait, that's a Shisui thing. Okay. Or the equivalent, I should say. Well, victory goes to us as we're in the air. That was funny. That was actually really funny. I wasn't expecting to actually win that. But yeah, let's... Okay. How many do I still need? I still need... at least either one more... well, I need... at least 2 more matches. Yeah. Yeah, there's... I don't think... Yeah, 2 matches. Doesn't matter if I win or if I lose. And we get that done. Yay! Freaking finally! That took forever. That... I don't know. And we still need to do it on... we do still need to get this on Zowo as well. But I'm not, like, as concerned about doing that because I've been getting that pretty easily. And Zowo also needs to level, so it's not like it's a huge deal. When are these done? But yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, like, what happens when it comes to all of this, because Yeah. I really should go through and make sure that all of my augmented gear is like fully has like all of its materia and stuff. I should probably also go I should probably get some older materia, probably like one stage back, and set up all like all of the 91s and set those up to be for my new class, for my other classes. We'll see what happens for the new classes that are coming. I don't think I don't know. We'll look at it as we go. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. It's always like a little whenever I have the same notification sound for if you follow or if you subscribe on YouTube. So thank you. Thank you for the follow. Bam, ba-na-ma-ma. Do, 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 do. And it switched while we were in that other one. I do actually. I am glad that they are switching this up so that it can be that it swaps every like I think it's 20 minutes or something. Bada-boo, doo-doo. Come on. We can win this. There we go. almost there. Almost there. Stay on target. Nice. Cool. All right. Back to this. So, yeah, let me see here. So, interest. Oh, no, I'm not entrusting you with things yet. But I wanted to look at this. So, yeah, the ironwork stuff cannot go into the armoire, or it cannot go into, it cannot get materia, but all of these can. That's what it was. I'm making mistakes. All right, there we go. So yeah, legitimately does not matter what we get here, as long as we get something. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and head to Wolves End here. Oh. So we go to War Gear, Pack Liege Gear. Let's go ahead and just grab... Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go through and... Is this dyeable? Yeah, it is. I have no idea how this is all going to look once I've gotten all of it. Alright. Okay. What I do think is kind of interesting as well is like when it comes to the trophy crystal ones, that's a lot of the stuff that I really want, because like it has like cool looks and stuff. The only thing I'm not too concerned about is I don't really care about getting the virtue set. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about getting the virtue set, because that's gonna be that's just the level 60 gear, but it's it only has like one die channel, which is just like, what? So I don't know. I think like back when it was something where you actually would want to get different I don't know. I don't know if it made more sense back then. But yeah, we have all of the heads for the Pack Liege gear now. And then we just need we'll need the chest. So yeah. So yeah, we have the pack. We have all the pack gear. We will need to get the Pack Liege sets, all of those, which I don't know how long that's gonna take to get every single one of those. But yeah, so I want to get all. So yeah, so here's my here's basically what my goal is currently when it comes to PvP gear. First things first, get all of the pack gear, because all of the pack gear can go in here, both pack gear and pack liege gear. We're currently going through and we're getting so we have all of the weapons, I believe. Let me make sure of that. I believe Red Mage would be the one. Yeah, so there's all the books. I don't know if Red Mage has one. But yeah, I think we have all of the, yeah, if we have these, then I think we're good. So yeah, we have all of the pack and pack liege weapons. So we have all of the PvP weapons that you can get from wolf marks. And then we just need to get the their gear. So we have all of the pack war gear. We have we've just started working on the pack liege gear, and yeah, so we'll get all of those. Once we finish up the pack and the pack liege gear, we're gonna go ahead and start working on the caster pack and pack liege gear, which who knows how long that's gonna take. But yeah, so we'll do that, and then once we have all of the pack and pack liege gear, then we will start working on the other sets, because the sets that can only go into outfits right now is kind of what I'm thinking. Which I'm not certain if like some of that is going to end up going into the armoire at some point, but getting it would be nice to have is like my big thinking. So we'll see what happens there. It's just kind of up in the air, and we'll see. Hello, sorry, Mr. Chats. But yes, welcome. We're doing a chill stream. We're probably not going to be going for too much longer, but thank you for joining. We're just doing a little bit of PvP. This is going to be our last PvP match for the day. After that, I'm not 100% certain. We probably won't be doing much more. Bam. That's a cute outfit. What is that top? Oh, it's an Ivalice thing. Okay. Okay. Ah! Target the people! Holy crap! Targeting. It sucks. Honestly, yeah. I'm not too concerned about whether or not I win this or lose this, so yeah. We are in 14 right now. I'm currently playing as a red mage. The Final Fantasy 14. And we are doing PvP. Get back here, you stupid thing. Unfortunately, targeting sucks. PvP targeting is garbage in this, unfortunately. So we do on Mondays we do Marvel Rivals. On Tuesdays and Fridays we do this primarily, and then on Wednesday we do what I call Wild Wednesday, where it will be kind of like just it could be pretty much anything. I usually like to have it be like a open world game, and then on Thursdays we do what I call Throwback Thursdays, and we we'll play like a game that's a bit older. It's not necessarily like something that is like extremely old, but that's the scheduled things. Whether or not we actually do that is kind of like up in the air. So yeah, but yeah. But there is that. Yeah, that goes in outfits. Okay. Desynth that. Bow, bow, bow. Let's see here. Not you. You. There we go. Put in the rule breaker set. Oops. All right. Can we? No, we can't do it from there. That is weird. Okay. All right, where'd that go? There it is. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna actually use this all that much. Where's the... Is this? Yeah. Like, maybe the pants, but even then, I don't think I'm gonna really use it that often. Where's the PvP? There it is. Try on those. Those might be good to use. So I do Monday through Friday, and then all from starting at 8 p.m. 8 a.m. PST, and then we do and we go till 11:30, so we're about to actually end soon. And then occasionally we do a stream on an extra stream on Fridays, depending. It kind of depends on what we do. And then on on Sunday, usually over on the YouTube channel, we do what we call nerd chats, where me and my friend will basically just talk about whatever is currently on our minds when it comes to nerdy stuff. And it's a fun little time that we have. But we sometimes have guests. It doesn't happen too often. But yeah. Like, I think soon we're trying to figure out exactly when we want to do a Witch Hat Atelier video nerd chat, and when we want to do freaking, why am I blanking on its name? Elliot. We're just waiting. Currently, I'm just waiting on Jack to finish watching and reading that, or watching and playing that, and then we will be doing those soon. So if you're interested in Adventures of Elliot or Witch Hat Atelier, I would absolutely recommend checking out the YouTube channel and waiting for that to happen. Because it shouldn't be too long. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be this week or if it's gonna be like in a few weeks. But I think also we're changing that up soon, a little bit. Nerd chats are going to be changing a little bit soon. I'm not going to talk too much about that because I want to actually, like, we'll be explaining that in the nerd chat, and that's a different situation than what's going on here on YouTube or here on Twitch. So oh boy, Elliot was a lot of fun. We have the entire my entire Let's Play is up on the YouTube channel. You can watch that whenever you want. And it's ordered by number, so if you're interested in that. As for like what's coming, it's hard to say. Probably gonna be doing some Pokopia, but Pokopia is kind of like, I'm overly cautious when it comes to playing Pokopia on stream. But, you know. Most likely it's the next few Throwback Thursdays are probably going to be Kingdom Hearts, because why not? But yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyways, I think that is probably where I'm going to go ahead and call it for the day. Let's see where Twitch is going. Twitch following. Let's see here. Can we send you guys there? Yeah, why not? You guys are gonna go. Those of you on Twitch are gonna go hang out with Jesse Cox. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and call it for today. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed and are looking forward to the next one. Tomorrow is gonna be Zoa's Journey, and we're gonna continue on with our Stormblood adventure. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on.